we doing, everybody? How are we doing, ladies and gents? Let's do another rando. A few changes. Probably saw the intro. Thought it was pretty cool. Kind of only been doing this for a couple weeks, so giving it my best shot at editing and all that stuff. One-man show, so let's cut me some slack on that. But I thought it was pretty cool. Also, play a little music. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I think I'm gonna play probably like halfsies. I'll probably do like half times I have music, sometimes I don't. Really just depends on how I feel. This one, I kind of feel music, so I got some non-copyrighted music, so we should be good to go on that front. Other than that, let's get it going. I think the log's up right now. I'll kind of explain it. Try to give short answers on them. We've got the new randomizer. Let's get the new title, and let's go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, so we get adult, market. So let's just get that down. Okay, so I'll try to explain the log very shortly as far as what it is. This is just a nice, what was that? Sorry? Wow, okay, right through it. So let's get that up. So you're kind of going to see as we go through, this is going to start filling up with terms. Top left is just save warps. Whenever I quit out of the game and come back in, it'll take me to that spot as long as I'm in the overworld. So those are the top two, and then adult and child have different spawns. Items, let's have the list back up so you can see it. Items are basically any items that I find either in hints, in shops that I can't afford, or in places I can't get. So you're going to see basically the item on the left, and then you're going to see where it is on the right. And, like maybe if it's in the shop, I might put the cost next to it. Once you get to the checks, those are like the main checks that I see in hints, or there's a lot of things that I need to do to get to them. I see Ravaged a lot, so I put that in the hint pool. Malin I see a lot, so those are like the top two that I see basically every run. There are also others, but then there are also some that are kind of take a long time to get, like Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Throw. Those take quite a while to get because I need all 3 spiritual stones, which means I need to beat minimum 3 dungeons. So that's that kind of column. There's the expensive shops at the bottom, which are Seed Guy in Zora's River when you're a child. I'm gonna grab some sticks. Goron, which is the big Goron guy behind the walls in Goron City, especially when you're adult. Grandma, which is in CAC. I'm pretty close to it right now. She's in the building I'm about to be on top of. It's basically not for the adult trade sequence item that I need to give her before I can see the next item. It's the next item after. Ooh, and bow right off the rip. That's good. And then the last column is Way of the Hero and Foolish. So it's basically places I want to go and places that I don't need to go. So those are the last two. That's basically the chart in a nutshell. I'll try to say, because I'm going to have abbreviations, I'll probably just try to say the abbreviation the first time, but then after, hopefully you know it. So that's basically the log. So it's going to pop up every time I click on it, and then every 4 or 5 minutes or so you'll be able to see it. So you have a good understanding of where I am in the run, which is basically nowhere. But awesome, I see Dins. Hopefully it's not a trap. We're gonna go check it out. So yeah, I'll just kind of explain the run, where I'm at, what I'm doing, what my plan is. And my plan right now is to get Dins, which is real. So I have Dins and bow right off the rip, which is actually really good. I mean, I guess Dins isn't like the best, but bow's pretty good. So I'm gonna go in here because if you do this without bow, it gives you 50 rupees, but if you have bow, it hides a item. So this is actually worth doing now. But yeah, we're just gonna go through the run. I have bow, so I'm going to head up to Goron City. A couple things I can do up there. And then if I can't really do anything else, I'm gonna head child. If I get anything else good, then I'm probably gonna do other stuff. There's a bunch of stuff I can still do in CAC, so we're not quite there yet. I'm gonna check the 5 hints for skulls. As you saw on the chart, I do have spots for them, because I come here every single time. Skull. Slingshot. Put that on the chart. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Strength. Ooh, baby. This is quite the... it's not the best, but it's not the worst. At least I know it's here. Gold skull. I'm actually going to put skull... That's a lot of skulls for strength, so... I don't think there was any other... I'm going to make sure. Bombs and... 40 skull. So 40 is skull, and the other one is junk. Okay, so I can come back for those. And junk. Okay, cool. Yeah, like you say, it's just like... I'm basically going to come here every single time, so I want to kind of know what those are every single time, so I'll always have those hits. Always have a little spot for them. Check you. You got something. That's pretty good early. Let's put it here. Especially going to child. I mean, it's not really... Actually, it's good now, because I'm going to get bugs before I leave CAC. Because bugs are good as child, so I'm going to grab them. What's that map? I shouldn't even picked it up. Let's go ahead to graveyard. A few things I can do here. There's also the hint for hookshot here that I'm going to grab. Sacred Forest Meadow. Okay, so HS for hookshot and SFM for Sacred Forest Meadow. Here, one check, that'll do Dampe, and then that's really it. I don't have too much else. Yeah, I do need to get bugs, gotta remind myself of that. I don't think I explained, the way to beat this is I need to beat 6 dungeons. So they give me 1 dungeon reward, so I need 6 more. Once I beat the 6, I can get myself into Ganon's Castle. Once I get into Ganon's Castle, I just need to find Ganon Boss Key, and then I am good to go. I mean, it seems easy, but there's a lot that goes into it. First off, all the dungeons basically are locked in some way, shape, or form, so I can't beat everything right off the rip. For instance, even if I go into Deku right now, I need... Actually, I have both, so that's actually pretty good. But, I'll say Deku's actually... This is a bad example, because usually I don't have bow at this point, but... I could actually beat Deku, if I get Deku, but everything else I can't beat. I need bombs for Dongo, I need Boomerang for Jabu, I need to even get into Forest, I need Hookshot. That's a song. That looks like Epona. That'd be fantastic. That's bottom of the well, so we do this. Bottom of the well. That's how the chart works. I'll kind of come back, but yeah, on that chart, as every dungeon entrance is randomized. So most likely, wherever I go in, it's not going to be the actual dungeon. So I need to go find all the dungeons and then kind of plot my course that way. So that's that, but going back to the thing, there's a bunch of different stuff. And then I also need to beat Ganon. I need, of course, fire arrows, light arrows, magic, and bow, which I got 1. So I got 3. I got 1 of the 3 already, but you know, there's a lot that goes into it. It's not exactly just A to B sort of stuff. Let's Requiem, which is, I'd say, just as good because it gets me. Once I get Ocarina, it gets me early access to Spirit, so that's also good. So yeah, so far so good. Definitely not hurting items. So let's keep going here. Yeah, if I have a pretty good adult, especially early, I usually just do, if I'm kind of around CAC, or Kakariko, I kind of just finish CAC, come up here, see what I can do. If I can't do much, I'll just go straight child. If there is stuff I can do, I'll try to do it. Which it does look like there's stuff I can do, because I'm gonna... Stop this guy in its tracks. I shouldn't need that. Can I talk to you? Nothing. I'll check Goron shop. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. Okay, shops have been kind of not good, so we'll grab a couple more sticks. I think I'm going straight child. Kokiri sword, as you can see, it's blank on the chart, which means it's gonna be. I don't have it, so I have to find some other means of killing stuff as child. So sticks are usually the best, but there are other means if I can find them. But right now, I'm not looking too great as child, so sticks are gonna be my primary. So hopefully I can get something else. If I can't, it's gonna be a little bit tight. That's what she said. In regards to items and what I can get. So I need to be kind of careful. I think I got 8 sticks. 8 sticks isn't terrible. I'd like to get more. So I'm gonna probably wait for day. I'm gonna get bugs for child because there's a lot more stuff I can check. Because I'd say I have a pretty consistent kind of pathing as child, especially my first run through as child. Cause it's just I get as much as I can doing that, and it kind of just works. It works for me at least, and getting the most amount of checks possible. So, but it kind of relies on bombs. So if I don't have bombs, that pathing's a little messed up. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We're a little far off from that. We'll just keep on going. I'm gonna head child. So I don't think there's anything else I can do. And I can't get into. Yeah, I'm pretty restricted still as adult. I usually am. I'm usually not sitting with like a bunch of good stuff yet. So we're gonna go child. I think that is the play. I might do the outside Ganon's castle check. But besides that, I think we're gonna head child, yeah. I'm gonna fill up too. Shoot, do I wanna wait for day? These pots are nuts. They are screaming at me. Almost there. Last one. There. I think I'm gonna... yeah, I think I actually am. I really don't care what time of day it is at market. I'll do the rotation. Good news is I basically have a de facto prelude, so every time I save warp, I basically go back to, you know, Temple of Time, which is good. So I'm gonna gotta keep that in mind. Be a pain in the ass getting over here. Beans, I love beans too. Let's go. All right, beans is good, especially early. That's crazy. No way. Alright, Straps, you just found out in real time. That's not good. I thought I had beans. That would have been so nice. Windmills, skull. I don't want to do that. There's Ravage, like I said. It's you basically get it every time. Yeah, Ravaged is if Ocarina of Time teaches shields. So this is kind of junk. Say junk. That's a spiritual stones check. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna do magic. Is fire. So you're kind of seeing how this is gonna work. Ravage is the Kakariko village. When you beat Water Temple, you just head to Kakariko. It'll give you the Serenade, or give you whatever item. Yeah, I've seen that every single run so far, and very early. They're just like giving me that hint, so like that and Malon I get every single time. like without fault. So I'm gonna keep moving. Do I have anything? I got sticks. I got sticks, and that's it. Okay, it is night. Get good old Richard. Richard? So slow, buddy. Yeah, check it here. Heart. Alright, so far... We'll put this. I'll just grab it. And now... 5... So it's Hyrule Knight. I might have to come back for those skulls. 50 skulls is a lot. It is quite a few. Treasure to throw, so that's good news. It is skull, so actually I'm gonna put it. Might come back. It's basically junk. Both are junk, which is good. That means both spiritual stone checks are more or less junk. Again, I usually wouldn't record skulls, but since I have a 50, which can be quite a few, I'm gonna record it. Spirit Temple, boss key, summon as a spirit, BK is LLR. Oops, not that. Yeah. So the reason I'm kind of looking for strength is if I get into Ganon's castle and Ganon's boss key is behind Light Temple or Light Trial, I can't get behind Light Trial without Golden Gauntlets, which means I need every single strength possible. So that might be relevant later down the line. It's really the only thing you really need Golden Gauntlets for the most part. There are a couple small things I can check, but for the most part, that's the biggest worry when it comes to strength or Gold Gauntlets. So I don't want to be at 45 skulls, getting ready to beat this thing, and waiting on, you know, trying to find these skulls. So we'll try to pick up skulls as much as possible. Get a letter. You give me something though. What do you got? Something good. 2 bottles. Wow, 2 bottles this early. That's incredible. No complaints. None. I have 0 complaints about that. Yeah, bottle's very important for child. Wouldn't mind finding scale too. Scale would be a great find. Oh man, these shops have been brutal. I'm not gonna do it yet. I will be back for Deku Nuts if I can't find anything else here. That's really nothing great either. Diamond Hearts, that is nothing, but that's something. Yep, if it's got a strange name, it usually means it's not good. I'm gonna get... Oh, let me think. I just want to make sure the prices are right, so I'm gonna grab 3 sticks. This should work out. So if I go... Definitely don't want that one. Alright, perfect. That should be enough. Okay, so I'm gonna actually grab... I'm gonna check the mask hints. Which you saw on the chart. Oop. Let's go over here. Rupee and blue rupee. So both of these are gonna be junk. And then we're gonna grab Buddy Hood. Yep, so the main routing I usually do is... for child is... Really depends on where I start, but for the most part, it is... If I'm close to Hyrule, I'm doing Hyrule. It has more or less the most checks for child, especially with the 2 shops. That's 8 alone, or 12 alone actually, if you want to count Hyrule Knight. That's 12, plus there's a bunch of mini games. There's a bunch, so it's the most checks. I try to do Hyrule first, then go to Kokiri, and that's when you kind of want bombs, because you want to kind of backdoor into Goron City. So you kind of want to have bomb before Sacred Forest, or after Sacred Forest Meadow. So if you don't, you're kind of in trouble as far as the routing's concerned. I grabbed that, I grabbed that. So Hyrule's kind of a dud as far as bombs, so we need to keep moving. Hopefully something good happens at Kokiri. If not, then my routing's a little bit messed up. I'll have to divert. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I knew it. I knew it. I remember Bunny Hood. My positioning is always a little off. 94 is fine. So we're going to do 1 check in Zora's River. The tree. There's that skull tree. And then we're going to head to Kokiri. The bad thing is not having Ocarina with Sunsong is I have to do a lot of timing as far as day-night cycles to make sure I get the skulls right. So we're gonna have to time this out right. So that's why I come here first, so I have to wait around to get into Kokiri, because there's a couple checks I want to do for skulls that require night. So we're gonna try to time everything out the best way possible, so we're not waiting around as much. I don't remember if I explained, but that's why I mean, it's pretty typical to start with Master Sword, but I do have myself start as... I might have already said this, but that's why I start with Sunsong, just so I don't have to wait on these day-night cycles. It can get pretty lengthy. It can get very lengthy. So I just saves me and you a lot of time as far as stagnation. I got a 99 rupees, so I'm gonna hit the shop first. Then if I spend something, I'll have, you know, I got a bunch of stuff I collect here. I can collect around Kokiri, so should get myself back up fairly quickly. And there's nothing here either. Yeesh. Shops have not been kind. So that means everything else has to have something. Yeesh. 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 Quad yeesh. I got bugs, so I gotta remember that. I gotta do the bugs. So I gotta do that. Yeah, kind of a slow start. That's a little faster. I think it's Bolero. It is Bolero? Oh, almost forgot. Most important check. It's actually not, but keep on going. We'll keep on going. Okay. Oh, that's actually really good. Stick cap is fantastic. I'm a little less worried about... I can be a little more liberal on my stick usage. So So that's actually a great find. I thought it was a single stick. I was kind of mad. I'm happy. I'm happy, happy boy. Let's do the bugs, and then we'll head up. Actually, we're gonna go check out what Deku is. Gonna at least see what it is. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything. Actually, probably won't be able to do much, if anything. Okay, a little bit of a dud. Oh yeah, just gonna cruise along. What the hell was that? These things. That was you. Sounded like it was just like machine gunned some hearts. Yep, another gossip stone behind here, so I'm just gonna check the hint. Hopefully it's something good. Getting a lot of repeats, so hopefully it's something. Claims check. I do need that. Claim check. GY. GY for graveyard. The only two acronyms that are kind of similar are Dongo and because it would be the Dongo Cavern, DC, and then Desert Colossus. It is Deku, by the way. Those are the only two that are like exactly the same. That's why I kind of long form. Or actually, no, I'm gonna say vanilla. I'll explain that in a second. That's why I long form Dongo. I long form all the dungeons, so those are pretty, except for bottom of the well. It's GTG. It's very long. Nice. There, actual beans. So I can't do up there. I can do up here. Yeah, I'll do up there. And I'll explain everything. So, yeah, DC and Dodongo's Cavern and... Oh my god. This is why this is going to be hard. That's the only ones that are long form. And then, what was it? Ganon's Castle and Goron City are similar, but I usually just say IGC and OGC for Ganon's Castle, inside and outside. Everything else should be pretty apparent. Or shouldn't be close. So just I can do 3 things in here, and then actually I can do 3 down there too. So quite a few things I can do in here. And then for I say vanilla if it's what it's supposed to be. The reason is it's because I'm in Excel. I can do a lot of copy pasting. It can happen, so it just lets me know that I did screw up. Type it in twice, so I type vanilla. It means it is what it is. So that's that. So I like having sticks. Stick cap was a nice get. Yeah, I really need Deku Shield, which I don't have. I didn't see in any of the shops either, which is kind of nuts. After I've seen most of the shops besides Zora at this point. You would think I would have something. I don't. Let's check this. Kill this guy. What do we got? Another skull, I do need that. And this might be a little tougher. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh. Let's see what I can do here. It's gonna be tight. Ah, I don't think I can get it. We'll try one more. Thank God I got to stick out. Gonna get time to the top. There it is. There it is. Alright. It's not terrible. Okay, so we're gonna save warp. Save warp in a dungeon just takes you to the beginning. Nothing else I can do, so we're gonna head this way. So far, not good as far as checks are concerned. If you look at the chart on the left, the main things, if you go like top left, that's kind of where all the child items are. for the most part, and then the further you work bottom right, it gets more adult. So as you can see, I'm missing a lot as child. Main 4 things you can see as child. Sticks is good, but I would say bombs, slingshot, boomerang, and then Kokiri's sword, and then Deku on the left. Strength's nice too, so, you know, that left side is what you're kind of looking for. And I'm kind of blank besides bottles, because I consider bottles to be more child-friendly. But yeah, so I'm kind of hurting as child. And I'm 30 skulls away from 1 slingshot. I do balanced. Balanced is... there's 3... I'd say slingshots, so I can find 3 slingshots, there's 3 bomb bags, just due to the capacities are out there. So, did I check this? Wait, what? Yeah. What the heck is that? Oh, redid. Okay. Okay. That is a skull, but I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, it's balanced. So there are 2 ocarinas, just because you can get ocarina time and then the regular ocarina. You know, I think there's 8 bomb chew bags, there's 3 bomb bags, so it kind of goes along that. So it's not my only way to slingshot, but it's up there. You know, it's just going to be harder to find. So I don't have slingshot, I don't have any of that, I have bombs. So I'm running out of things to do here. Although, hookshot's in Sacred Forest Meadow, so hopefully I get it. Hopefully it's the Saria song check. Might not be though. Oop. Okay, that's probably the worst keyring I could find. I used to have, you know, the key rings are on, all the small keys are on a key ring, which means once you get one, you get this key ring, you get all small key rings. I used to, if you've seen any of my previous runs, I used to have, oh, that's good. That's good for getting into Zora's Domain. But if you've seen any of my previous runs, I used to have a skeleton key on, where it was basically the master key to all small key rings. But I turned it off. I was getting it too often, too soon. I turned it off. That's actually nice. I think if this is a dud, I'm gonna save warp and see where the child save warp is, and then go from there. Because not a good start as a child. Not a good start at all as a child. That might be a hook shot, which it is. Yes, it is good. Okay, cool. So that kind of gives me more incentive. Okay, so that was way the hero hint. Gerudo Valley, so that's GV, just to show you. Okay, so I'm going to check the last 2 hints here. And see what these say. And then we will save warp. Yeah, I've been getting very lucky in my previous runs in regards to getting bombs early. But, so I'm due for not having bombs for a while. Spider-Man, don't need that. And then Shadow is way the hero. Cool. Got 2 way to the hero spots. One is Gerudo Valley, which is... I'm gonna do a couple things in Gerudo Valley as child, which I might do. Oh, I checked the hints. Okay. I'm gonna save warps. Here we go. Could be anywhere. This is Hyrule Castle. This is Storm's check, which is not great. It's really not great. This, yeah, it's not a great check. I mean, it's nice that I can get in there early, so I don't need storms to get in there now, but it's not exactly close to anything. So, is there anything I can do here? Nope. 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 I think I got a hook shot. I think I'm gonna go back adult. I think that's the play. Main reason is I can now check out what fire is, and I can also, what else can I do? Or I could go bottom of the well, but I don't have bombs, so that kind of hurts. Let's think. Let's think this through here. Ugh. Both options are kind of limited. So what else do I have? I have bow. I have... Ugh. I think I'm gonna go... Actually, you know what? I am. Actually, it's night, so I'm gonna go adult. I'm going adult. I'm going adult. I'm doing it. Main reason is I don't want to wait for a night cycle. That doesn't sound like fun, so we're gonna... Just make sure, do a little save warp. Then we're gonna head to CAC. Should work out where I can get the skull on top of the roof. I think I might have saw a hint for that. And then I'm gonna go up and see what fire's all about. I mean, I could also... I feel like I saw a Hylian shield around, so kind of disappointing that I didn't pick it up. Might have been here. Do I want to wait for day cycle? I could. I think I might. See what this is though. Nothing good. Alright, so we'll make our move up here. I think we're gonna see if we can buy a Hylian shield. I think it was actually Child the more I'm thinking about it. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna wait it out. Or maybe not. Just because if I get Hylian shield, I can full clear Dongo. Yes. No, I can't. I can only. I missed one check, but it's not bad. I'll be able to beat him, which is great. Kill it, get a dungeon done early. So I think that's my thought process right now. This game becomes completely different without bombs. Hammer's a nice alternative as adult, but can't beat a good old set of bombs. So I'm gonna see if Goron's shop has anything. I'm gonna check out fire. Or should I check out nothing? Yeah. I think because it's still night, I am gonna go to Deku real quick. There is one thing I can do over here. What? There we go. I was a little confused. Worried about rupees too much. But I can get this one. Let's see what this is all about. Just check this. Let's see if Kokiri had something. It might have been Kokiri. It is Kokiri. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. So actually I'm gonna stick around here. You need Hylian Shield to get through. You need Hylian Shield or Hammer to get past that the mid-level. I don't know if you remember what I just did, but I did most of Deku. I missed the mid-level. You need Deku Shield. You need Hylian Shield. You can't even have. You can't bring Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield doesn't work. So you need Hylian Shield, and you need, or you need Hammer. So one of the three. We got one of the three, so we're in good shape. We should be able to beat it. A couple little tricks, no glitches really, but I don't have a fire source yet, and I don't have that either. So we're gonna do this. Go. Alright, so we're gonna head up. Kill that guy. So we can get a heart or two. There we go. Yeah, that'll take down this guy. Yeah, the one thing I need... Like I said, there's the one in the back that I can't get to. I mean, good thing is I don't really want to go up back there. It takes a while. I just need to get down past the webs. Let's see what's here. Go. I got a ton of fire sources. I just don't have magic. What was magic again? Magic was fire, which I'm probably pretty far away from. We're good. So we're gonna head down. Ow. The way to do it, if you don't have a fire source and you have a bow, is to just get up here, jump on this chest. Oops. That chest. Not far enough over. Oh. You just gotta find like the sweet spot. Should be right here. What? If I can white cycle this guy, we'll see. Ah, I want to get better at that. I'm so bad at that. I watch other people do it. It makes me mad. Oh, forgot. I gotta chase you down. Yeah, actually, come to me. This is actually epic music for this boss. Should kill him quick though. That actually timed out. Not gonna lie, that was kind of sick. Ah, I missed it. That was like timed to the music like perfectly. Sick. Alright, that was pretty quick for my first, actually 40 minutes is kind of, I wouldn't say average, but if I find something, then it kind of works out. I think the fastest I've ever beaten my first dungeon is like 25 minutes, something in that range. It's just you need the certain items. You don't have like one item. Even Deku, you need, even if you did it as a child, you still need Deku Shield, because you have to go around, so you need Slingshot, you need, which is tougher to find. So certain things you do need. So it can take a while. But there's one run I think I got like every child item to start except for maybe Boomerang. So it's kind of easy mode. But yeah, so I beat that. Did I get? Let me check real quick. I don't know if I got this item leaving Kokiri. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I did. Okay, I did. Or I did. Okay, so I technically have 11 skulls. 10 skulls is a skull. I'm gonna head back Gorn City, see what we got over there as far as dungeons concerned. Although I do have scale, so I gotta hit Zora's River. I'm thinking about that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is there anything else I can get over here? What else can I do? There is one thing I can do, and I can get the other 2 skulls. Hopefully this time's out good. Find out. Don't know what the day-night cycle looks like right now. Actually, it probably is, if not midday, it's the beginning of the day. Because I beat Deku. So it's not good. Ugh. Yep, we get the one grotto, then we'll probably have to wait around a little bit to get the 2 skulls. And then we'll probably dive back down to Goron City. And then check where fire is. A lot of detours. A lot of detours. Nice. Ooh, not upgrade. That's good. I'll take it. What do we got for time? That's not a lot, actually. That's not a lot. Let's check this hint over here, and we'll come back. That's a heart. Ooh, that's a nice hint. Wallet, DMT. Pretty simple. We'll fix that because we got time. Oh, don't do that. DMT, we got a little time to kill. Okay, should be good. Alright, so far our timing isn't terrible for day-night cycles, but we'd like to find Ocarina so we can kind of ignore that. Oof, is that Minuet? It is Minuet. That's nice. Okay, so that gives us access once we get Ocarina to Forest Temple. Main reason is you don't have access because you get blocked off by Saria's Song and or Minuet. So you need one of those two songs and Ocarina. There's no ways around it. You got one of the two, so that's good. So we got access to Forest, Fire. With Iron Boots, we have access to Water. Get that anyway. Iron Boots, we get access to Water. With Magic and Nocturne, maybe a lot more for Shadow. We just need Ocarina for Spirit, so we're not in terrible shape. Okay, we're not in terrible shape at all. GTG are a little bit of a ways unless we find Long Shot. And then, let's see, what else? Bottom of the Well, we're a little bit. We have no requirements. And what's the last one? Ice. Ice, we're a while away too. We need Lullaby and Ocarina. So we got a couple we can look at. Actually, we just one. Just one. 20 rupees. Alright, so we're kinda restricted on time. We don't have Goron Tunic yet. Let me see. What's that? Purple rupee, no big deal. There's not a lot we can do on the other side of Death Mountain Crater without bombs. So that's still an issue. Ice, ice, ice. Actually, it's really good. That's probably the best case scenario. I'm actually gonna get rid of bugs. I'm gonna get rid of milk. Yeah, that's best case scenario. Get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, with bottle and hookshot, that's best case scenario. I think I can full clear. And I can quickly full clear with 2 bottles. 1 bottle makes things a little worse, but 2 bottles is good. Tried doing 1 bottle. I haven't done 1 bottle clear of ice in a long time. I either have 2 bottles or ice arrows, which are de facto red ice removers. Doing 1 is terrible. I'll tell you that. Or I just forget how to. The rotation's a little different. Should be good here. We got bow too, so bat shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, I'm still hurting on a lot of stuff. Magic would be nice, but there's only 2 magics, so we're not gonna get magic anytime soon. Is my guess. I'll type in into the log soon that ice is fire. Fire and ice. Ice is fire. We do have a lot of... I'm using ships. There are so many good quality of life things. Just to speed things up. Oh no, I'm dead. I was talking too much. But yeah, the quality of life things like speeding up bottles. You've noticed like chests open quickly depending on the item. A bunch of different stuff. I'm gonna grab. I don't need it actually this time. Yeah, a bunch of good stuff. Oh, that guy just came at me. This guy's coming at me. What? Don't need that. Let's see what you're all about. Nothing great. So you got 50 checks not having bombs is guess criminal is the best way I can put it. Because there are 11 checks for bombs of some sort. So you're, with 500 checks, you're supposed to get it. I think every 40 to 50, you should see at least one bomb, and then you kind of factor in logic, which means you should probably find it earlier. So, not good. This way I can say it. Oh, what a double hit! Oh, that's like pro right there. Didn't even see that coming. That was super pro. MLG. Do the normal. Gotta remember to get both. I need both fires. So I should be okay. Nope. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. Oh man, what's like... I mean, hookshot's nice, but I'm definitely... I'll say as terms of where I want to be, I don't think I'm not quite there yet. I'm not as far as how many things I've looked at so far. Oh my god, I crashed. No way I crashed right there. No way. Oh no. Let me get ships up. Oh, that's the worst place to crash. That ships, I'll say ships is good, but there are some issues with it. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna take a little bit of a walk. Take a little bit of a walk back. Well, it's fine. It happens. Still worth. Still worth. Just gonna do us all again. No big deal. No big deal. Nope. Oh, I almost fell up. Ugh, this kind of stinks. I have to... Oh, that's brutal. I still have to get that rupee. Ah, it's a brutal crash. That's a brutal timing for crash. Okay. Ooh. I basically have to get fire, then redo this. It's alright. Did I not get fire, actually, the more I'm thinking about it? Oh, never mind, I didn't save. Boy. Wait a minute. Okay, get that. Okay. I kinda just wanna dump this off the edge. There's really nothing I can do right now with this. Without getting that 5th rupee. Okay, we'll dump it. Really no other thing, no other route we can do. Yeah, it's a brutal time to crash. It's fine though. We good. We're back on track. I'll have to dump this one too. Yeah, that's what we do. Is there any other fast route? I usually don't have to fast route this. I don't think there is. I think I have to go a long way. Okay, alright, well, yeah. Live by the ship, die by the ship. We good. Alright, just hopefully, this is where it crashed, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Not gonna hold my breath. If we get past this, we're good. Get past this. Just don't want to come back up here. Don't make me come back up here. Don't do it. Alright, cool. Alright, we're done. Route. Alright, cool. No crash. Alright, we're good. So, we're good, but we're not good. We didn't get too much there. So we're going to teleport back. I think we're gonna go to. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna go to the last spot. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm just gonna be very thorough in the things we need to do. So I'm gonna go to Hylia. There's only a few things I can do there at this point. I'm really trying to think. There really is only 3. Yeah, there's really only the grave. There's just nothing I can do in the lab. There's nothing I can do. I can't get to the top of the lab. So I'm gonna head over here, do grave, and then we're gonna. Luckily, again, it's nice to have the save warp at market for adult because it basically just puts me back a couple of times. So it should be quick. But hopefully, we find something good. But after this. I don't know what else there is to do as adult. There really isn't much. Without some help. I'm really trying to think if there's anything else I can accomplish. Yeah, because the way I see it is like child is very open, but you can't really beat anything. There's not a lot you can, or you don't really want to beat anything as far as dungeons as child, including child dungeons. You really want to beat as much as you can as adult, but you're kind of locked out of a lot initially as adult without items. I got hookshot, which is great, but besides that, I am locked out of everything. So you kind of need a lot of items to get going, to get the wheels turning. And if your wheels aren't turning, as adult, you're kind of stuck. That helps. That helps a lot, actually. So that gets me access to water. Let me type this out before I forget. So this is ice. That's good timing. I have immediate access to water. I'm going to check that right now. And there's also something I can do in the lab. But besides that, nothing else I can do over here. But that's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Go down here. Check all water out. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what this is. It's not good. I don't have any key rings. I don't have any boss keys. Man, I can't get in there. Oh, man, what? Alright. Well, that's... if... I'll say that's... I mean, it's not, but that's kind of best case scenario. I mean, because I really can't do anything else. But the good news is, once I find bombs, I don't need any key rings to beat that, so... Oh, so I'm gonna save warp. Nope, nope, I'm not gonna save warp. Over here. Oh, so yeah, not a great start. Not gonna lie, not a great start. Just in general. I'm at this checkpoint where once I get by the checkpoint, I'm in great shape. I gotta get by this little checkpoint that I've kind of ran into. That's nice. Ooh. I mean, I don't know where it is. I can't get in there, but that's good. That is quite good. I'm really trying to think what the next play is. I mean, maybe going... I think I'm gonna stick on the east side of the map. I'm gonna hit Kakariko. There's a few things I can do over there. Oh, man. Yeah, Death Mountain Trail and Goron City are pretty bomb heavy. So even if I go up there, there's not a lot I can do. But Kak, there's a few things I can take a look at. Both day and night cycles, so I think that's the play. I really do. Yeah, I do. Luckily it's day, so I'm gonna head that way. But I do want to go in the bottom of the well. I think that is also something I'm gonna do. So I think going to Kak and hit bottom of the well, because that's Dongo. And hopefully I'll find something. Hopefully. If not, I can go to Lon Lon and go to Gerudo Valley. Is there something in Gerudo Valley? Oh, Gerudo Valley's way the hero. I can go that way. But I'm still in trouble. I'm still in kind of trubs. Love to not be in trubs. There are bugs. Bugs. Gotta remember, I got beans. Let's start planning. I'm gonna try to make my way down here at night. There's quite a few skulls that are night specific. And then Dampe's night specific too, so that's also another. Ooh. I would be usually mad about getting skulls, but I'm not today. Okay, so I think I'm gonna head in the bottom of the well. Hopefully it times out pretty good, and then head back this way and hit Night Kak. That's the plan. I don't think going up to Goron City is worth it, if at all. I can't think of a single thing I can do up there right now. So I'm not gonna head that way. Let's see if we can get out of bottom of the well. Let's see what we can get. Oh my god, I can't get in here. I don't have strength either. Oh my god, this is brutal. What do I do? Yeah, there's not a single thing I can do up there. Okay, I gotta wait for Nightcack. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's been brutal so far, guys. I don't know what to say. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Well, yeah, I can't get up the Death Mountain Trail, Death Mountain Crater. I can't do anything in Goron City. Can't do anything. I gotta stay on the west side of the map at this point. Yeah, my normal routing would usually be heading up, like I would come down from Goron City, hit up Death Mountain Trail, Death Mountain Crater, then I'd be here at night. So this is kind of timing out well to go to the west, but I am hurting on items, and my stick capacity isn't exactly the best right now. Kid, I am not doing well. There's definitely some choke point that I am missing that once I get past, things will open up. But not happening anytime soon. Hopefully Dampe. Come on, Dampe. You got something. I know you got a bomb bag. What do you got? What do you got? That's not a bomb bag. Yeesh, guys. Not gonna lie. A little bit of yeesh right now. A little bit of yeesh. A little bit of yeesh. Yeah. Not much to say besides kind of stuck. I'm not stuck. There's definitely things I can do, but this has not been a friendly run so far. Yeah. Still missing the entire left side of my chart. I'm still missing quite a bit on the right side too. Bottom's kind of filling it pretty well, but 4 songs right now is pretty good. I guess decent amount. I'm really trying to look at the positive side of this right now. We're finding the positives in this. Can't check that. Look at you. Yeah. Those are birds? What are those? Something downtown Chicago. What is happening? Oops. Please. That's not it. That is not it. That's not it either. There's this, a couple checks in Gerudo Valley, and then there's a couple things I can do in Lake Hylia. Then things are getting a bit tight. Find out. Come on, you gotta have something good for you. You never have anything good here. Hey, you still don't. That's not good. Oof. Ugh, guys. Big ugh. Big ugh. I mean, I can plant a few things. And then come back here as an adult. Like Hylia has 2 things I can do, including fishing. Hopefully it is the bottom side of Gerudo Valley I'm looking for. But odds are it's not. Odds are it's not. Could wait. And off chance that chickens have something. How much time I got left? Yeah, I think I might wait. Yeah, so 70 checks in. We're actually more than that. I usually always compound the checks a little bit just for what I haven't checked, what I, all the shops that I didn't loot, that counts. So I'm kind of at over 100 at this point. Is where I'm kind of thinking I am, and I don't have a lot, so I'm kind of hurting compared to where I usually would be. So we got some work to do. I think that beep was day, so we got a lot of work to do. And we're getting a little sparse. Although I kind of forgot we can get into Zora's domain, so we're not there yet. We're not there yet. So we can get into Zora's domain and Zora's fountain. And now Zora's River, because we can backdoor it. So we should be okay. It's just kind of when we get to be okay. Kind of low-key forgot we had scale. So we should be okay. We should be okay. We should be okay. And I can get a job. So we're okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just running out of things to kill people with. Not doing good on that front. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Lots more to do. Lots more to do. We're not dead. We're not dead. Could be dead. Hey, Navi. How are you? What do you got for me? She gives good hints sometimes. Yeah, I knew that. She's given like a couple good hints that I actually didn't know. That's not one of them, but there's been some good stuff she'd given me. It's like, kinda look at it every once in a while. There it is. There's the old bread and butter. Oh no, don't leave! You son of a bitch. I got so excited for bombs. I lost the chicken. Oh well. Well, that's great news. I'm in great shape again. I'm back. I'm back, baby. We're back. Okay, so now that I have bombs, I gotta really rethink the routing. Valley, I know that. I think it's how that. But I always say there's good things to getting a lot of items early. There's bad things. Good thing is you have a lot of items. There's a lot of things to do. Bad thing is there's so much to do. You can miss checks. Did I get bugs? I did get bugs. Okay, so I planted that. I did that. We're gonna stick with the normal routing. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the normal routing. Don't want that. My timeline's a little off. I don't know how. Yeah, my timeline's a little off, so hopefully everything... Actually doesn't matter. Hopefully everything works out. I gotta make it tonight. I gotta make Zora's domain at night. Purely for the check in Zora's fountain. The skull one, so gotta be kind of quick here. Yeah, I'm gonna be child for a while. gonna be Child for a great long while, because I have to go back through the Goron City. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close if I make it to Sora's Domain. It's gonna be very, very close. I guess it's not a huge deal. I don't have Boomerang, but it would be nice to check so I don't have to go back as Child. But I have to go back anyway because I don't have Lullaby. So, is it that big of a deal? I'm gonna go directly there. See if I can do it. If I can't, it's not a massive deal. But I would like to. Ocarina would be so nice right now. I think I did it. I made it. I made it. I'm alive. Okay, cool. Okay, I think the plan is I'm gonna clear what I can in Domain and Fountain, and then we'll get into Jabu, see what that's all about. My guess it is actually it has to be Jabu. We're gonna take a look at Jabu. I'm gonna grab this for sure. It definitely is Jabu. We're just gonna enter Jabu and then save there and call the video. Grab shield. Yeah, shops have not been good. Oh man, there's really nothing in shops. Yeah, the best thing is Shadow Keyring. Everything else has been kinda garbo. Don't lie to you. Fishy fishy. Do a little diving for blue apples. Dive for a couple blue. Get a couple blueies. Get a bluey or two. Best formation, but probably one of the worst formations I've seen in a long while. Can I get two? Can I get two? Oh. It's fine, I'm not too foul. It's alright. Really all we can. There's one more. Let's just go and then we'll head into Jabu. Couple skulls. Oh my god. I was looking at the chart. Just kind of sum up what we've done so far. Last but not least, see what you got. Groups, got a yellow. Goron City, really? Really? That's good news. 'Cause that's where we're heading next. That's where I was planning on going. We're gonna make our way downtown. Yeah, so let's we can do a little bit of recap now. Yeah, definitely off my normal route. This is like the third or fourth time I saw that hit. Definitely off my normal route. So we are kind of in uncharted territory. Not uncharted, but just territory we really don't want to be in as a child. So we kind of have to backtrack a bit. Good news is we just got the hint for Goron City. This is definitely Jabu. No doubt there. So yeah, we hit a bit of a snag early. But it's fine, we're kind of out of it now, but we do have to do a lot of backtracking to hit all the good spots, which include Lost Woods, quite a few checks there, including one in Sacred Forest Meadow. We gotta do Goron City, we gotta do the Death Mountain Trail. Now we can check Bottom of the Well, so there's a bunch of stuff we gotta do, just because we didn't get bombs early. Like I said, it's very important as a child to have bombs, so we gotta backtrack, we gotta do all that stuff. Luckily we beat Deku right off the rip, which is crazy. That's good. And then we also have Dongo and water, so there's a lot of stuff we're going to be able to kind of plow through in part 2, and really with little to no restrictions. I'm trying to think with Dongo, because we have Hookshot too, so we're actually in really good shape now that we got bombs, but there's just a lot of backtrack we have to do as a child. So that's where we're going to stop the video for part 1. Hope you like the new kind of intro, new content, little you know, lighter of a vibe, the music and stuff. So let me know what you think. Make some changes. I'm gonna keep, again, I've only been doing this for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, as far as consistent content. So I'll try to keep making the vibe better, see what I can improve, and yeah, let's keep it going. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully I see you part 2, and that's all we got. So peace.